Welcome to Jesse on Fire's channel. Today is a special day. We're going to talk about Mike Tyson's comeback and how the god of war has reignited his ego and his desire to smash heads. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Evander Holyfield saying he wants to come back because that is actually more important. Depends on how you define important, but I have some thoughts on that because I've met Evander Holyfield on 2 different occasions, and we'll talk about that. But first, for those of you who are just getting my channel for the very first time, let me just introduce myself. I'm Jesse on Fire. I am the #1 fight analyst in the entire world. The world is not yet aware of that except for the people who already subscribe, so why don't you get on board and you can say you were an early adopter because this is happening. You fast forward 2 years, there's just no question, okay? Story comes out about Mike Tyson, people are gonna immediately go, what did Jesse say about it? Because I can't trust any other source. He buried every single fight analyst underneath his house because he's got it like that. Anyway, so subscribe, whatever. Let's talk about Tyson first. If you haven't seen the new videos of Tyson that have come out, what a testament to modern medicine, huh? Because let me tell you what, if you don't do hormone replacement, you don't move like that at 53. And let me tell you how much I love me some hormone replacement. Why would I want my favorite athletes to deteriorate? I hate USADA. I hate USADA. Remember pre-USADA when Randy Couture was fighting until he was 48 years old? Okay, well, when you see Mike Tyson punching bags and moving like he's punching pads and looking like he's 22 when he's 53, hello, modern medicine. That's what a millionaire can do. A millionaire with incredible genetics who now is on testosterone replacement, HGH, vitamin replacement, thyroid, all that. He looks 22 with the mind of a 53-year-old. People are, gosh, this microphone. I'm gonna strangle this microphone. Next time you fall, I'm gonna make a show of it. I'm gonna break you in front of the entire camera and everybody who's watching. In front of the entire camera. That sounded tough. Anyway, but yeah, can you imagine getting a human being in front of those punches? People are like, I want to see Mike Tyson if he's sparring an actual human. Okay, listen, here's the deal. If you saw me kick a bag or punch a heavy bag, you'd be like, God damn. But you would be accurate in saying, just because Jesse on Fire could kick you and literally decapitate you if he wanted to, doesn't mean he's a good fighter. If he's kicking a stationary object that's not kicking back. Now, it's a mystery whether or not I would be a good fighter, but you certainly don't know, right? All you know from watching me kick a bag is that I could break your legs if I really wanted to, or crack your skull, if you were not defending yourself. But that doesn't make me a good fighter. It just means I know how to kick really hard. And it just means I have real fast hands. That doesn't make me a good fighter. Mike Tyson, okay, if he's moving like that, if he's hitting pads like that, okay, do you think Tyson is, if he can move that fast and he still has the same technique when he's chat, do you think that that's not going to translate into the ring? Oh man, he looked like he did when he was 22, but as soon as he got in the ring, he just completely forgot how to bob and weave. Guy has no defense. The second he got touched, he went down. You think that's what it's going to be like? You could put Mike in there with probably any heavyweight outside the top 10 and he'd dirt nap him inside 3 rounds. Matter of fact, I would guarantee that just based on watching him hit pads. If he gets in shape, like where he's running, he's got a little bit of wind, actually, it doesn't even matter. He's only going to go 3 rounds. Like I would bet my life on that, actually. Any heavyweight outside the top 10, Tyson dirt naps him just based on that video. And if you look at my prediction history, I'm pretty good at this, okay? Pretty good. Same reason why I would tell you that if you put me in there with anyone outside the top 10 middleweights, but they're in the top 100, they dirt nap me, even though I dirt nap you. It's neither here nor there. Also, I have no idea who you are. I'm just saying words. Totally irrelevant. Just being self-important, talking about myself when it's not even relevant or important to the conversation. It's actually ridiculous for me to inject myself there. How are you even still watching this? Okay, on a serious note though, let's talk about Holyfield, okay? Because that's my opinion on Tyson. I think he's gonna fight. I think he's gonna do a pay-per-view. I think he's gonna make a fortune because what fight fan is not gonna watch Mike Tyson fight? As a matter of fact, I'm not ready for Holyfield yet. What fight fan is not going to watch Mike Tyson fight? Right? But let's talk about Evander Holyfield because I have met Evander Holyfield on multiple occasions. Very simple, okay? If an athletic commission approves him to fight, every person that voted yes on him should be fired, okay? Period. And listen, like, me and Evander bonded because he and I were wearing the same shoes. And let me tell you, a bankrupt dude doesn't have the shoes we were wearing. Santoni's, beautiful, handmade leather, $700 shoes. Most expensive pair of shoes I've ever owned. And I was wearing them the day I met him, and he was wearing the same pair of shoes. I was like, Evander, Santoni's. I mean, $700 shoes probably didn't mean nothing to him. I got them on sale for $450, but, either way, we were wearing the same shoes. Very exciting for me. Totally irrelevant as it relates to this, except that I met him for real. And I spoke to him, and I'm telling you, he can't fight anymore. Like, he absolutely cannot fight. It's not that far off from someone approving Muhammad Ali to fight when he was and couldn't talk. Evander Holyfield cannot remember the things that he said 10 minutes ago. Literally, like, I'm not exaggerating. Like, he cannot remember things 10 minutes after he said them. Go watch an interview with Evander Holyfield, like a long form one. Like, his brain ain't there. You cannot let him fight. You cannot let him fight. That is not an acceptable thing. I'm not joking around about this either. Like, I'm not joking, okay? And the same thing where, like, if Tyson fights, I'll buy that pay-per-view. Not only will I shame anyone that buys the Evander Holyfield pay-per-view, I will do everything I can to make sure that fight doesn't happen, trying to be a good person. Not that I have pull like that yet, but, let's just pretend like it's 18 months from now and everybody listens to what I say about fights. Let's pretend that's the case, because Evander Holyfield cannot fight. Cannot fight. Unsafe. Will die. Or will get such severe brain damage that it's so unethical, you cannot let him fight. I don't care if it's Tyson Holyfield too. As a matter of fact, Tyson probably won't agree to fight Holyfield again. And not because he's scared, because he knows him. He knows he can't fight. Tyson needs to fight somebody that, isn't one punch away from being mute for the rest of their life. So that's what I got for the most part. Evander Holyfield can't fight. Mike Tyson, I will buy his pay-per-view at $300. And me and Holyfield had the same pair of shoes. What's up? That's what I got. I love you guys. Please subscribe to the channel. Please. Because I really want to get to that 3 million mark as fast as possible so I can make this my one and only, and this be all I do. Peace. Subscribe, ring the bell. Let's go.